Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to give you an update on Ezra Miller. This is almost daily, right?
Yeah, daily dose of Ezra Miller.
The daily dose of Ezra. We're going to talk about Ezra Miller and Warner Brothers apparently weighing their options. Now, we'd heard rumors that they were going to cancel the movie completely. We've also heard that they were going to kind of wait it out and see what happens with Ezra Miller. Hopefully Ezra Miller doesn't kill anybody before then.
Yeah, or do anything else crazy.
Or anything else crazy. It's been reset the clock every damn day. But we're going to talk about this because, they talked about resetting the DCEU, but it seems like the Flash is kind of the catalyst for that. They're talking they're going to do Flashpoint.
I was going to say Flashpoint, yeah.
And in this movie, unlike Batgirl, apparently is testing well, probably because of Michael Keaton. But they could always recast him or just cut him out completely and just make a Batman movie.
Recast them.
Oh, I'm sorry. How could I mistake him for them for him?
Honestly, the eyeshadow though, I still might try that sometime.
Oh, on
makeup
you,
tips
right?
from Ezra, yeah.
Okay, makeup. That's what. Okay, so Ezra Miller. There you go. This is how Ezra Miller redeems themselves. All of the Ezras. Ezra Miller starts a beauty channel on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And promises not to beat people or abuse people or brainwash people
brainwash children
or groom children. Yeah, there you go. That's rising like a phoenix. Anyway, let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, over 274,000 subs.
Woo.
Thank you so much for the support. Have been talking a lot about the situation at Warner Brothers Discovery because David Zaslav is going in and chopping. And a lot of people, their money was on The Flash getting chopped, and it hasn't been chopped yet.
I told you, I think that they're waiting because the more no press is bad press, and the more Ezra does, the more likely people will come to see the movie because they want to see
the train wreck.
Yes.
Man, I gotta see this movie. We still don't know the fate of DC Comics either. That's kind of up in the air. They're only really talking about resetting the movies and the shows. Speaking of comics, real quick.
Oh, yes.
Crimson Red Volume 1, graphic novel, over 130 pages, hardcover, is going to be launching pretty soon on Indiegogo. Check it out as a classic 1980s style adventure. If you like the Goonies and you like magic, it's like the Goonies with magic.
And if you like Shadowbinders, it's a prequel to Shadowbinders.
It is a prequel to Shadowbinders.
Yeah.
So
we're just waiting to get prices so we can launch that.
Yeah, the prices are very fluid, very much like Ezra's gender.
And Ezra in general, yes.
Yeah, so let's talk about this coming from The Hollywood Reporter. Warner Brothers weighing fate of The Flash as Ezra Miller problem grows. This has been going on for years. Somebody needed to do something before now. Basically, it's unavoidable, and a lot of people are using the cancellation of Batgirl to renew their interest in canceling Ezra Miller. But and I'm normally not one for cancel culture. I've said this before, but in Miller's case, you're doing illegal shit. You're accused of grooming kids. You're starting cults out of Airbnbs in Iceland. You're choke slamming people. You gotta go.
What else? I mean, I don't understand.
What do you have to do?
People have just, said something that people didn't like and got them canceled or got them fired or tweeted the wrong thing. But Miller keeps doing all this crazy stuff. And I'm assuming because of the identity politics, I was allowed to get away with it.
Yeah.
And it's but I've seen people that, identify different ways that said stuff and they've gotten canceled, and that's not fair. Why should they be canceled when Ezra's not?
It's the diversity shield.
I don't believe in cancellation, but I believe that Ezra needs help. And I think that Ezra needs to be taken off the table and put somewhere to get the help that Ezra needs.
Ezra's probably on a table with teenage girls and weed and a lot of guns. So if you take Ezra off the table, maybe get those kids some help. Anyway. Fate of The Flash hangs in the balance as actor Ezra Miller continues to make headlines for their controversial behavior in various arrests. An outright shelving of the film is not off the table. It would be a last resort, though. They've got $200 million sunk into this.
But you know what? They've canceled other things that would have made money.
That is true. Batgirl, not one of them.
We don't want to take it off the table because we think people are going to come to it to see, because of all the Ezra batshit stuff. Just they'll come to it for that reason. Just like the Morbin time stuff and all that.
That's okay. It did not work.
No.
So that's what they got to do. You rename this movie. You rebrand it. It's no longer The Flash. We're just going to call it Batshit, and it's going to be Ezra Miller and Michael Keaton just doing crazy, crazy stuff. It's going to be like Jackass with superheroes.
Oh my God.
It's going to be called Batshit. I'd go see Batshit.
People would go see Batshit.
Either that or it's like actually Ezra Miller and Michael Keaton dressed in bad superhero cosplay doing crazy shit going across the country. You could save so much money.
But I'm sure that Ezra would do way more crazy shit than Michael Keaton would.
Just film Ezra Miller doing
and
crazy
Michael Keaton
shit.
tell him to knock it off.
Trying to tell him to knock it off like a dad. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it, Ezra. Don't rob that convenience store, Ezra. Damn it, Ezra, get in the truck, Ezra. Get in the damn.
We're not robbing somebody's alcohol again. The wine cellar got robbed again.
Yeah. So Monday, the actor was charged with felony burglary. And on Wednesday, Rolling Stone reported that Vermont's Child Services Department is attempting to locate a mother and 3 children who have allegedly been residing.
Oh, they're moving forward on that.
Moving forward.
We talked about that before. They were from what, Hawaii or something?
I think he transplanted them from Hawaii to his Vermont farm. Yeah.
It's easily confused.
Yeah, it is. Not to be confused with the Icelandic branch of the Ezra Miller cult. This is kind of its own thing. A source with knowledge of the situation says the studio appears to be preparing for 3 possible scenarios. First, Warner's has received indication that the 29-year-old Miller, whose mother has accompanied the actor in recent days, will seek professional help.
I really hope so.
Miller, who goes by they/them pronouns, could give an interview at some point explaining their erratic behavior.
Good luck explaining that.
Actually, that might do more damage. I've seen Miller in interviews. They had one with Gal Gadot, and
she looks very disturbed.
She looked very uncomfortable, like, this guy is crazy. He was a guy back then, I can say that.
The actor could then do limited press for The Flash, and the movie would open in cinemas as planned.
Hide Ezra.
Here's the thing, though. People are talking about this, and they're like, oh my God, I want to see that interview. So they would get all kinds of press on that, because people want to see the interview to try to see how he explains the story. They explain the batshit behavior.
I want to see batshit.
And so, so I'm just like, people want to see this press conference. So, but yeah, I do believe that Miller definitely needs professional help, big time. And I would like to see Miller get the help that they need. I don't want to see anybody else get harmed further. Even I don't want to, Miller or the people that he's trying to recruit they're trying to recruit into the cult.
That's what he can do. He can say, no, I go by they/them pronouns because it wasn't me, officer. It's another Ezra Miller.
No, I don't.
From a multiverse.
Oh my God!
It's another Ezra from a multiverse.
Have you seen the films?
I have transcended space and time.
I'm in another universe.
And I'm in another universe, and it's the other Ezra. The other Ezra that's doing these things.
Ezra.
Evil Ezra took my place.
We flashpointed ourselves, and now here we are.
I'm in the Phantom Zone. I'm in a piece of glass floating through space right now. The second scenario, if Miller doesn't reach out for help, Warner's could still release the film, but don't expect Miller to play a prominent role in terms of marketing and publicity.
I would not think so. Good luck trying to find Miller to get them to do it anyway. They might be in jail by then. Who knows?
Yeah, nor would Miller be the Flash going forward, as the role would be recast. No shit. The third, the situation with Miller deteriorates further. I am thinking number 3 is probably going to happen, because how many months did it take them to make an arrest on every instance? Like, how long did it take them to actually, get Miller? And God only knows what else has happened in the last couple of years. Yeah, maybe they just haven't gotten enough evidence yet. This would see Warner's killing the movie outright, as it could not be reshot with a different actor. Miller playing multiple characters. Miller plays multiple characters. Oh my God, that's why it's they/them. Miller plays multiple characters in his almost every scene. Scrapping a $200 million film would be an unprecedented move. Yeah, well, so was Batgirl.
But it wasn't $200 million.
It was like half that. Yeah, but here's the thing. I think he plays like multiple Barry Allens or something.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, there's like multiple Barry Allens. Why couldn't they have like a not shitty Barry Allen? Like, this is the good timeline. What the hell happened?
Yeah, I didn't really like Miller as Barry Allen.
No, he's not Barry Allen. They're not Barry Allen. There's multiple Barry Allens.
Okay, here's the explanation.
Is that why they're doing it? So they can call Barry they/them in the movie.
I'm sure that there is a universe out there that they have Ezra as a he, so you're not being in trouble.
There's a universe out there where everybody on Twitter likes us.
Look, I don't really care if Ezra Miller is non-binary and says they them. I do try to respect it. I keep slipping up and saying he because sometimes the articles say that, and sometimes
I think
you don't care.
No, I'm telling you, they don't care. They've gotten to the point now where I think the media, even with Ezra Miller, they're like, this, whatever. We're not even going to pretend to be polite.
Unfortunately, Miller's going to do damage to people that are, that might legitimately be non-binary.
Yep.
So it's just funny to me.
Yeah.
Like ironic funny, not ha ha ha, this is hilarious.
Yeah, they said the problem with The Flash is it's a key film for Warner's. They said it's expected to chart a new course for the DCEU. They're talking they're going to do the Flash, or a version of Flashpoint, basically reset the whole universe, but with some of the actors.
He resets it so they reset. Okay, well, it's a he character. He resets it so hard.
Yes,
he turns into another person.
So they're just talking about
and
all
they're probably
the rest.
Elliot Page.
Oh my God.
They keep pushing forward on Twitter. I just think they should get, was it Grant? What's that guy's name? Grant Gustin does a great job. I'd get Grant Gustin in there. Anyway.
I don't know who I would catch, because Barry Allen in the comics until recently wasn't such a freaking doofus. They made Barry Allen a young doofus, and when I was a kid, he wasn't. He
wasn't Irish Ginger too?
Yeah, I believe so. So yeah, it's
I don't know. She's Ginger in one multiverse.
It's I don't even know what to say more. I mean, this movie had better be damn amazing, because it's got to be worth putting up with all this.
It doesn't have
crap.
to be. People are going to come to it anyway because of this crap. Guaranteed. And if they do the press conference, they're going to get so much publicity on that. Everybody wants to. People comment after comment. I want to see Miller explain this.
Oh, then if Miller is a freaking train wreck, it's going to be like, those awful TikTokers and YouTubers were trying to... Actually, no. At this point, I think everybody's against Ezra Miller. I think Ezra Miller has successfully blown up their careers, all of them, at this... I don't think anybody's going to touch Miller for anytime soon, except for young girls.
Well, yeah, and sadly, that we're finding out more and more. There's accusations that there have been many girls that have been younger.
Anyway, that's the latest coming from the Hollywood Reporter. It's on the fence. They're on the fence, so it hasn't been confirmed yet, but they got to do something. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.